I'm thoroughly like shocked and surprised that this is happening right now in the reselling space. What's up, guys? Sean here. I'm making this video because I had a viewer ask me what my opinion was with the RockstarFlipper and Daily Refinement drama, and drama is correct. I do not keep up with everybody who posts videos. However, these two guys are two of the people that I've looked up to whenever I started reselling in 2019. I remember RockstarFlipper had shipping videos, some of the same videos that I've made for you guys to watch. I've learned some of that stuff from them and kind of learned along the way. And then as far as Chris goes, I mean, I've mentioned numerous times on this channel how I've modeled my clothing business after his with his inventory system and, the consistency, the listing, the things like that. So the drama that was brought to my attention was that Daily Refinement, he's had his issues with eBay being kicked off the platform, and he's now a massive whatnot seller. And then RockstarFlipper, who, he kind of brings daily news, like weekly news, things that are happening in reselling, whether it's with big companies or even I've seen some people who like have been criminalized and they're like have news stories. He'll like report and talk about them, or whether it's the post office, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like he's like a reporter for reselling, it seems like. And I guess there was the rally that happened in Vegas, which is where RockstarFlipper was when he recorded the video in his hotel room. And what I heard from it was, some of his friends were personally affected with how Chris was doing business, and he took it upon himself to put this video out. And I'm just gonna play a little bit of it here, and we can kind of talk after that.
If you try to come for me, you'll go to jail, bro. Not running a good business, in my opinion, and I don't like that for the community, and I don't like that for the friends that I have that have had problems with him, and I don't like that for the people that I don't know that are having problems with him, and I want it stopped. Chris, if you're watching this video, stop what you're doing, dude. Be a good person. 2, if you think you're gonna come for me, I promise you what's inside of my phone and my computer, what's inside the files sitting on this right here, you'll go to jail, bro. I promise you. Test me. Call the bluff. I've got the screenshots. Your girl, she exposed you hard, dude. Text messages, phone calls, it's all there. Think real carefully before you make your next step. I haven't gone to the authorities, so you're clean and clear to go as far as I'm concerned. But if you try to come for me, I will. I will absolutely bury you.
All right, so I'm almost speechless. It's pretty intense to be this angry and have this video out, but then also to kind of, it's not like blackmail, but it's like, look, I'm holding this over your head, and go ahead and try me, and I will bury you. So it's a bold move. It's kind of it's very aggressive. It's almost like it's like that person that wants to fight you, but then they'll say, go ahead, swing on me, I'll sue you. But like they want to fight, and they're like right in your face. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. And I'm very kind of surprised, because I do see both of these gentlemen as pretty stand-up guys. Now, when it comes to business, I don't know everything about business. I know there are some things that you absolutely cannot do. Casey earlier in this video mentions like Chris not sending all the products when people buy items, and I know that's a serious thing. You can't not send somebody their items, but now he's saying like, I will put you in jail and or prison. Like that's a crazy thing, man. It's almost slander in a way. And I wonder if that's kind of like he's like baiting him. Can you, okay. And there is such a thing called righteous anger, where Casey may have some knowledge or know like what Chris did was wrong, and he's going to say it, but then to be like angry about it and to threaten people about it, I don't know if that's like, can you have it both ways, where you can slander, but then you also have kind of the right to slander because you know some type of information? I don't know. I really don't know, but I kind of wish I was at the reseller rally so I could figure this out. Now, what's most interesting about this whole situation is Tech and Sports recently put out a video where he is leaving the group that he was not quite partnered, but like pretty much Chris's right-hand man with the Daily Refinement group or whatever it was called. So he's leaving everything with that. And that, it kind of brings to mind like where there's smoke, there's fire. It's like, why would that happen so recently after this video came out? It's usually because people want to distance themselves from trouble. So, you know, Casey, Chris, you know, if you're watching this right now, what would Casey want Chris to do if he wants him to like not act a certain way, but then also don't even think about coming after him? Like, Casey, what do you want him to do? And then Chris, like, I mean, you just lost like your friend. It seemed like, you know, he's distancing himself with you with business. So I feel like you might, you know, maybe you are in some type of trouble. So I don't know exactly what to think about all this, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. I work, you know, I got a lot of time on the road, so I'm gonna be tuned in to figure out what's happening. I hope no one gets in trouble, man. I would hate to see that happen. It's never a good thing. Like, wishing that type of stuff on somebody else is not a very good thing. So I mean, it's some drama. It's some serious thing. I'm so surprised. I've never seen somebody so like aggressive in a video towards somebody, you know. So he's definitely fired up. I get it. I like, you know, well, I go that way. I'm a Bears fan. Like, I get emotional about the Bears, but that's just a game. Like, this is messing with people's livelihoods. So it's very interesting to see what happens. I hope this answered the one gentleman's question that messaged me asking like what my opinion was on the whole situation. I guess I can kind of just round it out by saying like I'm thoroughly like shocked and surprised that this is happening right now in the reselling space. I've been putting videos out since early this year, and it seems like it's gotten some traction. I'd like to be a part of like kind of what's happening with the reselling stuff, but it's very interesting to say that reselling on YouTube hasn't been around for all that long, and the pillar figures you can kind of say are like, you know, you have like the different camps, and you can almost see it by like the events they put on. You have the Craigslist Hunter, John, Cincinnati Picker, who I've spoken with, and you know, those are really great people, and then you have another group of great people with Casey and the two women who I can't think of their names, but they're really popular on here, and Rally Roots. You know, it's like they have their event that goes on, and then, you know, there's a couple other ones, and like the Trash to Cash guys who are coming onto the scene. You got the Harry Tornadoes of the world and his group with a different kind of like blend of people. So it's just interesting that I was reading some of the comments that somebody said, Casey, who makes you the authority, like the police of the reselling space? And it's kind of like, maybe we could have like a United Nations of reselling, and that everybody in their certain camps control certain aspects of like content and economy of the reselling YouTube stuff. I don't know. I mean, what would I be in charge of? I'm not really sure. I don't know if I'd be in charge of somebody, but you'd have to pick a camp, and it's just kind of like, this is crazy, man. It's legit crazy. This video is not going to be for everybody because a lot of people don't really care. It doesn't pertain to like making more money or like improving things. But I'm a guy that works for himself, and I watch a lot of YouTube, and these are people that I looked up to for years. And when I say years, I mean much like many of you. Like, I've watched countless YouTube videos on reselling. Like, I have tried to learn as much as I can from these people, and I've built an entire business with it, and now I'm like making other businesses because I know how to run businesses now. Like, it's kind of sad to see this happen, you know. I hate to see people so like angry at others, but at the same time, I don't like to see people get taken advantage of, and it's just man, dude, I don't know. I really I don't know what else to be said about this, you know. So I hope you guys let me know in the comments, what are your opinions? Let me know more about it. If you have video links on like things that come out, so I can be caught up, I'd like to know. And best of luck to you guys. You know, I think both of you guys are pretty great. So I don't know. Sean signing off. See you.